Welcome back, Wolfpack Verliser, to some Pokemon Wi-Fi battles. So rated single battles. Ignore 3 of the Pokemon on my team. This is all about Fan Rotom, Togekiss, and Regigigas. I'm going to be starting Gimmick Quest. Let's call this Gimmick Quest, and testing crazy gimmicks of fun and excitement. So we're going to lead with Rotom. I could probably be a little more strategic about this, but who cares? And then we're going Regigigas, Togekiss. The theme behind this one is Ultimate Flinch, and seeing if the strategies that I kind of just threw out there actually work. One of my ideas was getting Regigigas through its slow start by going for, now I can't even think. I was going for, like, Confuse Ray, Thunder Wave, to try to get through its slow start phase. Well, maybe that'll work. Also, Fan Rotom. Fan Rotom is only usable through sheer Gimmick, and we're going to see if that happens. Then the rest of the Pokemon are kind of just to throw off the opponent, maybe. I don't know. I needed to bring 6. So we're going to see where this goes. I'm excited to see this. I might try to give each gimmick a couple of videos, maybe space it out, like have this be part 1, then a week and a half later or a week later, this be part 2, while throwing in other gimmicks inside of it. We'll see where the series goes. Hopefully it's fun. Like, I decided that instead of trying to put my guides to use in a good way, I decided to go full troll. You never go full troll, but that's what I've decided to do with the battles right here. I could have used my forces for good, but nah. Going on the RNG side is always more fun. That's how I feel about it. It's always more fun to just be a gimmick and enjoy the battle and just enjoy Pokemon. I think this is how I enjoy my game. Also, maybe like super amounts of setup. I enjoy Pokemon 2 ways, kids. I either incredible amounts of setup or I go full gimmick, and it's against the Aegislash. This might actually work. So, Rotom against Aegislash, let's go and start with a Confuse Ray against him. I don't think he really has much he can do against me, so this is going to be like free Confuse Ray. I don't think, he might even want to switch. If he doesn't, cool. So Confuse Ray, that's a free Thunder Wave for next turn. I guess my team gets really stopped out by like ground and electric type Pokemon, but we're going to see where this fun ends up going. Confused, oh boy, and it already begins. Is this, oh, shenanigans. This is going to be a thing right here, so let's get the Thunder Wave down. And it looks like he's going for Swords Dance, because he didn't go into Blade form on that move. Also, let me go and kind of line this up a bit, because I was like staring off to the side instead of more towards the camera. There we go. Thunder Wave and Confusion is down, boys. We got it. We got this one. Let's go. Come on, Confusion. Yeah! Alright, this is why. Also, there's nothing more exciting than this to me. Like, alright, now it's Air Slash time. So you're getting 30%, 25%, 50%. Do you even want to stick around anymore, kid? Are you done? Ah, he's going to withdraw. Well, that's fair. That's fair. Into the Hydreigon. So I'm going to get Air Slash. I guess free damage is a thing. Whoa. What? Oh, I was about to say the critical hit. I'm about to say, it's like, I should not be doing that much damage with an Air Slash. It's kind of like, what's it worth doing more? I think the Thunder Wave is actually a better option against things that I'm slower than, because then I'm going to be faster than it. I'm trying to remember my rotation, because like in my video I was like, you must use it like this. So if they're faster, then Thunder Wave's going to make them slower, then I get the Confuse Ray before they attack. So that is the rotation I want to do. I survived the Draco Meteor! His game is done now, so that's going to be Thunder Wave, and then I land the Confusion, and then it's beneficial odds for me that he hits himself or gets paralyzed, finish him off with an Air Slash, and then all of his other Pokemon are going to be like confused and junk. And the next Pokemon, I almost said Pokemon really weird. And the next Pokemon he brings in is going to be, it's going to be in Pain Split range. So there's the Paralysis Confuse Ray. I can't believe it. It's the little Rotom that could. I'm so proud. Come on, you can do it, Rotom. Hit yourself. Oh no, he got the double. Oh, and I avoid the Draco Meteor. 90% accuracy is in my favor. Also, I would have survived because he did like 90 damage, and then he cut his special attack in half. So, I don't think it matters. Air Slash time, go! Oh my gosh, he didn't switch out either. Interesting stuff. So that's 30%. Oh, he snaps out, gets the Draco Meteor. He got to use it this time. Interesting. Alright, he's softened me up now. So that's definitely not going to KO me. Yeah, he was too low from that. What do I do now? I'm throwing out the Confusion, I feel. Because I want to get into a prediction mode. I think he's trying to sacrifice off his Hydreigon right now, but I want to be more in a prediction to where I can Pain Split something. If I go for the Confusion, hits himself in Confusion, will it be enough to knock himself out? Because I want to switch out into something after that. Unless he goes for a switch. I'm going to throw out the Confuse Ray and hope for the best then. Because if he's switching, I want to Pain Split that, but he's not because he's sacrificing it. Alright. If he hits himself in confusion and hopefully doesn't finish himself off, I can switch into something else, and then I can pain split off the Aegislash, which I know I'm faster than. I'm not going to go for the finish. Wow, alright. He hit through the confusion a lot right there. That'll happen. Oh boy. Alright, so he is confused, he is paralyzed. This is a really good time to bring in Regigigas, I feel, because there's like no threat from this guy at the moment right now. And I think we can make that happen. Togekiss could be an easy finish. But let's go for the Regigigas, because actually Togekiss might have been a little safer. The way that he has this Aegislash threatening me. So there's going to be the Regigigas. We almost got a lot more out of that Rotom. He just needed to hit himself once in confusion. Or I could have finished him off right there. But I decided not to. So I guess it's time to just Rock Slide him, because that'll happen. I'm like trying to figure out what he wants to do. I think he's absolutely understood his Hydreigon's completely gonzo. But I want to just like keep on throwing out the Confuse Ray just in case he switches or something. Yes! Confuse Ray prediction, go! So I get that, and he's going into the Aegislash. So I don't think he was expecting going into something like this. So now he's confused. Most of my damage, though, is going to be off of him hitting himself in confusion, which is kind of it, because I have Drain Punch. I can't hit him with that. I've got the Rock Slide, though, and we're going to baby our Regigigas through the slow start. So that's 30% chance to flinch, 50% chance confused, 25% chance be. There we go. All right, so it happens. We are going to just kind of chip this kid away. I'm wondering if I should try to predict him on his next Pokemon, go for that Confuse Ray, because we're not accomplishing anything off this Rock Slide, and I think he knows that he's in a pretty bad world of hurt right now for Flinch City. The fact, I think he wants to go for that Sacred Sword on me too. So I don't know if he wants to like fight through all these shenanigans. I'm going to throw out the Confuse Ray. Maybe. Was it withdrawal? No, I didn't get it. Alright. So he's gonna, it looks like he's committing to this, which that Confuse Ray could have hurt me pretty bad. But he does hit himself in confusion. Alright. Hurt himself in confusion. Fine. Fine. You know what? You want to do this? We're going to do it. Rock Slide. Yeah. So he's not switching out. Just little bits of damage. Eventually he'll flinch himself down. Might take a little more from the confusion. I'm going to run out Rock Slide. I didn't even think about that being an option like against Aegislash, because Rotom was one of my better options in this situation. So he's confused. You know what I'm going to do? I think we should have just gone to Togekiss, because Togekiss has Flamethrower. I'm scarfing myself into Flamethrower, and I think that would work out pretty well. Regigigas can be a good finish, though. I almost got myself... I can baby myself through this one as well. Alright, what's he going to do? Confused? Swords Dance. You know what? You can do that. You can do that, because now I don't care anymore. I'm going to be faster than you. My Flamethrower might not knock you out, but it'll be serious. I could trick him. Nah. Because I've got advantage against a lot of his team right now. But if I keep this, then I can switch out and bring Togekiss back in against his final Pokemon. And as long as it isn't Talonflame, I should be good to go. So that's the Flamethrower. I'm scarfed into that right now. And he is going to be 2-hit KO'd. Don't snap out of confusion. Please. Go. Oh, actually. There we go. Hit yourself in confusion now. Knock yourself out. Yeah! Yeah! We got it! Oh boy. Okay. Now this is where things get interesting. So we got enough damage. We made it happen. The gimmick is real. The gimmick is indeed real. It's got the Charizard. You know what? I gotta go into Regigigas. Oh man. That's gonna be Charizard X. I cannot deal with this with a Flamethrower. And if he starts setting up Dragon Dance, I'm not gonna be faster than him either. So I need to like throw down everything and hope for a Paralysis. If he goes for offense onto the Regigigas, then that means I bring in Togekiss and I go for the Air Slash. See, it takes strategy. This doesn't take zero strategy to play to do gimmicks and stuff like this. Oh, Charizard Y. Well then, this actually might be an easier battle for me depending on how this goes. So yeah, you have to actually, it's not a no-brainer strategy. You have to have some form of strategizing and playing. You have to think to make it effective. So he's got Flame Charge. That was not what I expected. But as long as I survive this next attack, which will be, it's going to be a tough call if I survive this next attack. Oh my goodness, I just realized something. This Regigigas, I don't think has any EVs. Whoops. Now would probably be a good time. Oh my gosh, I actually think I have legitimately no EVs on this Pokemon. Well then, that Flame Charge, yeah, I wasn't surviving the Focus Blast either. He actually got that on me, which is pretty nice of him. Flame Charge on the Charizard Y, that's something else. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much screwed now. I just realized that though. Wow, that's silly. Actually, if we do the damage on that, Focus Blast super effective wouldn't be too much more than a, whatever, flamethrower. Yeah. So, Togekiss, I'm getting outsped. Air Slash needs, like, hyper mega crit, but there's no surviving that one. Oh, fuck. And, yeah, I didn't, the Flame Charge saved him super hard right there. I tried my best, but it wasn't enough. Yeah, I didn't, there's nothing else I can do. Ah, crap. I think I would have won, actually. Because here's the thing about my Regigigas. I caught it with a Pokeball, and I never soft reset it, so it's a bashful nature. That's already points against me. Probably doesn't have good hit point IVs. Points against me, because I didn't want soft... I didn't ever thought I'd use a Regigigas. That was before I even made the Regigigas guide. So that's kind of a problem right there. I might actually have to, now that I'm thinking about it, probably like, since VGC 2016 allows legendaries, I might just play through Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire again to be able to soft reset for legendaries. That's a thing, because if these were the spreads I had planned, I was going to go 252 on the hit points, 200 on the defense, and then 56 on special defense. Focus Blast, even if he's modest, I'm giving them the benefit of doubt. Flame Charge modest. He wouldn't have had enough to kill me. That maximum damage, 0.8%, like high roll. So that means he would have had like a less than 5% chance to kill me if Flame Charge and Focus Blast, actually maybe like a 1% chance to kill me. Flame Charge and Focus Blast doing their maximum amounts of damage to maybe knock me out if I have the right IVs. So that was actually winnable. I've even dropped it down to level 50 because I think level 50 does damage calculation to where it does a bit more damage. So yeah, that's the thing, it does a bit more damage as well. So, oh my goodness, I actually could have won that. Who would have thought? That's some weird stuff. Alright, that puts my idea on hold a bit. Okay, we're swapping out Regigigas to at least throw some EVs on him, and let's go on to the next battle. Okay, so we're back. We have to kind of change this one around. Going to still do Rotom, going to still do Togekiss, but fortunately, Dusclops is kind of like a backup super gimmick Pokemon, so I think we're still good to go here. We're going to see how Rotom shuts down this pretty solid looking team. I mean, Delphox is like the only non-standard, but Delphox with Mystical Fire can do some serious things. Like, it can be a problematic Pokemon, especially if I brought Ferrothorn. Like, he might bring... Like, this is why I like having those Pokemon, you know? Now that I have Ferrothorn, he might just bring the Delphox because of that. I still need to adapt to Rotom, I think is one of the biggest things, because he's not as tanky as his washing machine cousin, but I can still do well. Man, I'm a little salty, just a little salty about that Regigigas, because I'm not saying I would have won, depending on, like, my IVs and stuff, but if he had any EVs in him, it might have worked out. Also, with all the special Pokemon I've seen, maybe I should, like, swap it around, go, like, maybe just do an even split. 2v2 hit points, 126, 126, I think, or 128, 128 is the good EV spread in this situation, and it might make Regigigas work. So, we're going to see what we can get out of this. I was tempted to bring Regigigas again, but I don't want him costing me a battle. He did work. Like, he did really good without any IVs on it, or EVs on him. But I'm seriously going to see what happens in this battle. Rotom, can you stop the world, bro? Oh, he left the Delphox. All right. I guess he anticipated Ferrothorn. Man, I need to think about that a bit more. He's expecting the Ferrothorn shenanigans. Well then, I'm going to go for Thunder Wave. We're going to watch magic happen. Thunderous could be a problem. And he's just going to go with Psychic for straight up damage. I'm okay with this. That's a 3-hit KO. That's 3-hit KO range. That gives me some freedoms right here. So that's Confuse Ray. Honestly, best case scenario is he actually hits me through the Confuse Ray, Pain Split back up to a good amount of health, I think, and then I finish him off with Air Slash. Maybe. Tough call out, actually, because if I Pain Split him, I'm just going to get to the health amount I'm at now. So actually, either case scenario is the best case scenario. There's nothing that could go wrong here. Alright, so he's confused, paralyzed, gets the Psychic on me. That's completely fine, because I have my Pain Split out. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to... It's going to be tough to see how much damage I come out with this. I might gain a bit more, because leftovers at the end turn, it took damage, Pain Split time. As long as he doesn't hit me, is kind of what this is dependent on. Like, then that would kind of suck. But it looks like I have good health sustain off him. It's around the same. He snaps that Confusion, uses a Psychic. Oh man, I didn't need that. I needed Confusion to apply once. At least once. He's actually going to get through this one. Okay. Confuse Ray. Go, hit yourself in Confusion. If that would happen just once, that'd be pretty fantastic. Then I'm just going to Air Slash him down, and unfortunately, I think that's all that Rotom's going to be able to do this game. It works pretty well against Aegis Slash, is what I've learned. We'll see how this goes. So hits himself. There we go. I can pop some hit points back. It's not going to be enough. I don't think I can chance it. If he lands something on me, it's going to be a pretty bad time. So we're just going to Air Slash. We're going to make sure that he does go down. And at least Rotom gets one. Like, that's the cool thing when a gimmick works. So 30% chance, 50% chance, and 25% chance. We get one of them. We get one of them. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what my next play is. Could go into Dusclops. This might be a good, safe time to go for Dusclops, because it's going to be like a free switch out. And I won't have to lose Rotom, but I don't think there's anything that my Rotom is going to be awesome against. I think we'll just go into Dusclops, because if he hits, then there's a chance he can get statused on the next turn, and at least Dusclops might have a double team before we get into that. So I'm going to try the Troll Rotom. Like, I'm going to try to keep him safe. Either way, I should come out pretty well. If he hits me or not, or gets paralyzed. Oh, there we go. There we go. I could have, like, thrown a Confuse Ray or something. That would have been, like, the ultimate Uber play, but I didn't see him switching. This works. I'm okay with this result, because that gives me a Will-O-Wisp. And I can definitely throw a Will-O-Wisp at him. That's a burn. If he switches down to Delphox, that could be annoying. Stealth Rock does a lot of damage to Rotom. Doesn't bother me, because that's free setup. Will-O-Wisp, boom. Now your Landorus is never doing anything to me again. Unless it's Lumberry. You Lumberry? No, he's not Lumberry. Alright. His damage is going to be down. He might have to switch. He might have something for me, but that's just double team. I don't know. I don't know. So Earthquake. Oh, you're burned Earthquake against... I think this is like... Yeah, I have like super high defensive investment on this Dusclops. Your game's done. So, goes in Delphox. That doesn't really threaten me too much. I wonder what my speed threshold is, because Dusclops not a slow Pokemon. Even if I have Paralysis on my opponent, like, they're probably still going to be faster than me. I have Rest instead of Pain Split. I've been trying to go over the pros and cons of both, because if I have Rest and I get 2 double teams set up, or 3, there's a chance I can, like, just go through it. Oh boy, alright, this is where things get fun. So that's a double team. Is he rocking, like, Shadow Ball or something? Is he going to try to Mystic Fire me? My evasion's going up. I can keep setting up in his face right now. I can damage him through the... Oh, yeah, he's just got the Psychic. Oh, man. I might actually go full double team on this Dusclops this battle. This could be fun. I think his options are over right now. I don't think he wants to deal with me. I'm feeling like he just might forfeit, because his Landorus is useless. This Psychic will do, like, 3 damage. Alright, a little more than 3. Actually, that did a solid amount. Is that Specs? Might be Specs on Delphox. Good for him if he Specs. What do I throw out? I want to just keep using Double Team, but there's a little bit of damage coming out of that guy. Confuse Ray could be nice if he misses and then, like, hits himself. Confuse Ray. If he switches out, Confuse Ray as well. He's just going for the Psychic. He actually lands it. That's fine, because, yeah, I'm going to buy some time with this Confuse Ray. And he's either going to hit me, I'm going to get a free rest. He's hitting himself and knocking out, and I get a free rest. I've got double team set up, so we just gotta see. I think 3 double teams, what is that, 60% chance that he hits me or not? Or I think, man, I'm trying to figure this one out. I think 1 is 75, 4 is 50, so yeah, it's like 56% maybe. He's dropping my attack, which means nothing. I get a free rest, so we're going against his Landorus that I know doesn't do anything to me. His last Pokemon could be bad. But I don't really know what he could do with his last Pokemon, because Kangaskhan doesn't do anything to me as well. Yeah, look how happy I am. Very, if not happy, just incredibly content while asleep. Just warms your heart seeing this Dusclops right here. Who knew Dusclops would be the one that ends up, like, breaking bank? Rock Tomb, sure, if you want to slow the slowest Pokemon in the game. Well, not the slowest, but you know what I'm talking about. Slowest Pokemon in this game, in this battle right now. Keeps taking all that burn damage as well. Stealth Rocks is meaningless. He's desperately going for switches. And his last Pokemon is going to not be Delphox, because he brought in the Delphox. Come on. Well, I can wake up. The only way this Delphox is getting knocked out, unfortunately, is through that confusion, because this Dusclops has no win condition against anything else. So that is indeed a problem. Yeah. Switcheroo? Oh, really now? That's what his game was. Okay. I can make use of a Switcheroo still. I'm going to keep throwing out the Confuse Ray, because at least I can win off the Confuse Ray. Maybe it is Specs if he's doing that much damage then. So his big play kind of didn't work. What is he? Is he going to keep trying to switch in Delphox then? Because there's Gengar. Like, why didn't you go into Gengar earlier, I guess? Because, yeah, that would have been pretty big if he lands a Shadow Ball on me. So now he's confused. I guess he doesn't want to play that game. I don't know, Will-O-Wisp. I'm just going to keep throwing out Will-O-Wisp. He's... Okay, so he's just going to try to keep tricking me and hope that he doesn't get confused while doing it. I mean, I guess that can be a thing if he wants to play that. Good chance that he lands it, but I mean, like I said, if he tricks me into the Confuse Ray, I'm okay with all that. Oh, his Paralysis. His play didn't work. Should I just keep spamming Confuse Ray? Like, is he... I don't have any PP ups on all these Pokemon either. I wasn't expecting these battles to go on so long. Confuse Ray. Sure. Keep going. Keep going. You withdraw? Fine. You want to do that? Fine. Landorus this time. Like, what is his... Like, I guess I can, like, force something into him. He knows my whole moveset, so I guess he's playing around that. At least Landorus is taking free damage. I'm going to... I need to get a burn onto the Gengar, because at least if he's switching out so much, nothing's going to happen. So if I Confuse Ray and he switches into Delphox, then I know I can get the Will-O-Wisp, because either Delphox knocks itself out, or... Yeah, like, this is pretty nice. So Confuse Ray, Delphox knocks itself out. I'm stuck in Will-O-Wisp, which could be a problem, but at least I'll be able to keep Will-O-Wisping until Gengar hits the field. Like, that'd be pretty hilarious. So, say he goes into Landorus, because he's going to successfully trick me. Let's say that. Or not, he knocks himself out. If he successfully tricked me, goes into Landorus, I don't care. I'm going to use 3 turns of Will-O-Wisp to make sure he goes down from his burn and stuff. And then I burn Gengar, and then Dusclops stays in. So, there's Gengar. Confuse Ray might actually be more beneficial, because I guess that was his big play. He's Will-O-Wisping me. I can rust that away, so that's not a problem at all. Is this like tank setup Gengar? Is he not going for damage on me? If that was Mega Gengar, that would suck, because then he could just Perish Trap me, and I would have to hope for like a really clutch Confusion to... Actually, not even clutch Confusion. There's really nothing that would happen. So I'm just going to keep spamming out the Will-O-Wisp right now. He's confused. If he lands a Shadow Ball, I should survive it. Hex. Oh, okay. So he's going for that extra damage, and that's going to knock me out for sure. Critical hit? Oh, man. Well, that's unfortunate, but he's confused, and I know Togekiss wins this battle now. So we could go into Rotom. Yeah, Togekiss wins. So let's have Rotom have a moment. You know, maybe I get that Paralysis because he hits himself in confusion. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, that sucks. Thunder Wave. Go. Go. Yeah, Thunder Wave. You can do it. So there's confusion. Hits himself. Hey, that's a Thunder Wave. And then I Air Slash to win. Maybe. I just dropped my stylus because I was in deep thought. I could go for the Pain Split. And what that does is it makes me... No, I wouldn't survive. I don't think I'm surviving Landorus no matter what happens. I'm just going to go and play the odds of that Air Slash. I'm going to win. That's how I feel about this battle. Wow. This Rotom still puts out good damage. My voice didn't crack. It, like, reverse cracked to where nothing came out. This Rotom's going to win. So, that's an Air Slash. Yeah, I guess he goes into Landorus, and... He's going to get my Rotom. I'm so scared. Actually, I think Air Slash plus Burn knocks out his Landorus. What happens? Oh, that's damage. Oh, we're getting close. Oh, that would be pretty great. Rotom, you are the man if you can make this happen. Yeah, he's going down, so that means he's paralyzed, and I get Air Slash and win. Yeah, the team works. Team works. Yes. Cool. So that's Gengar. Gengar says sup, and I say Air Slash. He didn't forfeit. Cool. At least he didn't forfeit. That's nice. Air Slash. That's enough to knock him out. And we get a victory at least. Team works. We could have had 2, but math and stuff. And yeah, the Gimmick. See, this is what I mean. That was only 2 battles. I feel I can... I think he turned off his DS or something, or did my internet communication with other trainer interrupted? Let's say. Maybe... I don't know. I don't know what happened right there, but he decided to not forfeit, then he still turned off his DS. But here's how I like this. This is what I mean. That was only 2 battles. We can get more fun out of this team with 2 battles, especially if we get that Regigigas. Another Paralysis Confusion Pokemon would be pretty sick to add to the team as well. Like, Stealth Rock's Confuse Ray, Thunder Wave. Which Pokemon can do that? Is there a Pokemon that can do that? Because that'd be pretty nice. I could go for, like, if they keep switching, they keep taking damage, setting up Ultimate Thunder Wave shenanigans, go for full Thunder Wave team. So, Gimmick Quest Part 1, slight failure, slight success. And I'm just rambling now. So if you guys stayed this long and enjoyed this battle, if you didn't enjoy this series, just leave the channel. Just unsub right now, because this is the direction of Verlisify right now, because it's a very fun experience. So guys, enjoy the video, and I hope you all have a nice day. Thank you for watching.